Hi nail friends, in this video I wanted to share with you how I do my dip powder color blocking. In the OG dip powder group, there's a new technique each month for members to try, and this month is, you guessed it, color blocking. Some people choose to use Scotch tape or even painter's tape when color blocking. I personally choose to use nothing only because I like to use the UNT peel base to pop off my dip powder in between manis. When I use tape and peel it off, it lifts my peel base, and then I have to continue to reapply the peel base to my nail, so I just choose to not use any kind of tape. So if you're new to color blocking, by all means, you can use tape or whatever is going to work for you to help you get those straight lines that you need. All you would do is just tape off this section the way that I'm doing my design, and instead of doing your cuticle area and free edge at the same time, like I am, you would dip your cuticle area twice, brushing off your dip powder in between each dip, and then peel the tape off and then do your free edge and dip that twice. So there's no right or wrong way to color block as far as using tape or not using it. I'm just showing you my way, and the important thing to do is to make sure you're wiping off as much of that excess liquid from your brush as you can before you apply it to your nail. So too much liquid is going to cause your nail to flood around the cuticle, and it's also going to make that line in between where you're applying your two colors bulky. So the products I'm using today are from OG Dip Powder, and the two colors are part of her next movie collection launch, which is coming on August 27th. I thought that these two colors would be cool to color block together because the color Tell Me About It Stud is a thermal. So when it's hot, it's a pink, and when it's cold, it turns a dark gray black color. So at the end of my video, I'm going to show you the color changing. Stay tuned for that so that you can see it. All right, and while you continue to watch me dip, I just wanted to talk to you guys about you. So I just wanted to thank everyone who takes the time to watch my videos, comments, likes, and just gives me video suggestions. I love doing my nails. I love sharing everything I've learned over my last 3 years of dipping, and I love the community of friends that I have been able to gain along the way. Some of you may or may not know, but setting up for videos, recording them, editing them, taking your photos, doing your voiceovers, everything like that, it takes a lot of time to do. So being able to do my nails and make videos helps me release my creative hobbies that I love to do, and having the nail friends that I do and all of you supporting me just makes this experience so much more fun for me. So I really appreciate all of you, and I want to thank you, and I hope that you stick around for a while. I love talking to all of you. Feel free to message me on Instagram or wherever. I'm happy to chat with you and answer any kind of questions and help you with your dip powder journey. I do end up going through and doing 2 coats of each color, so I'm going to let you watch me do that, and then I will be back in a little bit on what we do after we're done with our second coat. Okay, back to nails. I personally always encapsulate every single one of my dip colors in clear, no matter if it's a solid or if it's a chunky glitter, a shimmer, whatever. I always encapsulate in at least one coat of clear. And the reason for this is it gives me the wiggle room that I need when I am filing and buffing. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm taking the OG Dip Powder Original Glass and I'm going to encapsulate each one of my nails. After I'm done doing that, I'm going to brush off the excess powder and then take a stiff brush and make sure that I'm really getting off any of that excess clear so that it doesn't cause any kind of cloudiness on my nails for my final result. And I always feel like I sound like a broken record when I do my videos because I'm constantly saying that for the specific liquids that I'm using, which are the OG Dip liquids, they are a different formula than most liquids. So I'm going to leave a video link in the top right in the cards section for you to check out on how those dip liquids work. At the end, you're going to see me put on my activator and then immediately go in with my top coat, but I promise it's okay. I didn't contaminate them. They are very hard to contaminate, and as long as you follow the specific instructions that come with the liquids, or if you watch my video or any of the videos in the OG Dip Powder group, you are going to be able to figure these liquids out, and they're amazing. They're hands down my absolute favorite. So here I am just brushing off that excess powder with a fluffy brush and then going in with a stiff brush. Now, in this video, I actually leave in my filing. And you're going to notice that my pinky nail has like a chunk taken out of it. And that's because I am Miss Impatient Pants and I did not let my activator dry long enough. So don't be like me. Allow your activator to completely dry before you start filing and buffing. But I did end up leaving that in so that you can see how I get rid of some of that bulk, because I did go in with 2 coats, and when you're doing color blocking, you're going to have some dip liquid kind of puddling, I guess you could say. I don't know if it's technically puddling, but I'm not really sure what I want to say, but they do tend to get a little bit thicker than normal, so you're going to have to really take your time to file and buff and just kind of get rid of the bulkiness where your 2 colors meet and your sidewalls and all of that. So I am going to leave some of that in just so that you can see how I combat that. But I do go ahead and pop off my pinky nail, which is what I absolutely love about using peel base. And after I pop it off, I do fix it, but I do it off camera. And then I file and shape and buff and all of that, and I'm good to go. So I'm going to let you watch the rest of my video, and then I will be back in the end. All right, we're finishing up here. As always, I personally like to take rubbing alcohol to clean off any of the nail filings that are on my nail. Or nails, I guess, not just one nail, all of them. And here's where you're going to see I take my activator and I immediately go in with my dip top coat. If you're not using OG dip liquids, do not do this, please, because you're going to ruin your dip liquids and you're going to harden the brush on your dip top coat. But like I said earlier, I do have a video on how to use these liquids, so if you're interested in that, it is going to be linked for you in the top right hand corner. So that is it. That is all that I have for you today. I hope that this was helpful. Stay tuned. After I put on my second coat and let it dry, I put my cuticle oil on, and then I am going to show you the transition of the thermal that I used. So I want to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.